Hi. So we built a tool for messaging called Raven. We were using Slack at our workplace, but a lot of users weren't really, using Slack. And if you look at Slack's pricing model, it's charged at $8 a user a month, regardless of whether the user actually uses it or not. Right? The user might just send a message or two throughout a month, and yet we would still have to pay for them. So we thought, hey, you know what? Why not build an alternative, a free and open source alternative to Slack? We have been at it for about 10 days, right? But most of the work was done at FOSSHack 3.0. So just to give you a brief, Raven is meant to be installed with other Frappe apps like ERPNext. Why is this? Because we use ERPNext, we love ERPNext, and we already have a server that is deployed and has all of our employees in ERPNext. So it just makes sense that we use the same server, we just deploy another Frappe app that is Raven, so that we can collaborate with each other. Now it's a very simple app. We do aim to add many features, including third-party integrations, as well as bots and reactions later. I'll just go into Raven directly and tell you what we have worked on at FOSSHack. So Raven, the login screen is pretty simple. We expect people to log in via the Frappe login screen, right? And so I'll just log in via an account. Yeah. Once you're in Raven, right, you'll see your list of channels. Now you can have three types of channels. There are private channels. So private channels cannot be accessed by people outside the channel. So you'll have to be a member of the channel to access it. There are public channels wherein only members can participate, but everyone, all users can view messages. And then there are open channels like general, right, which are essentially open to all. So all messages, you can expect like a company, a meme board to be an open channel, right? Additionally, you can also send direct messages to users, right? So direct messages, you can also send direct messages to yourself, just like in Slack. The app supports both dark mode as well as light mode, right? And you can create a channel, a new channel if you want to. So let's say I want to create a new channel for the QA team, right? This is for the QA team, and then you can set it to private. I don't want the devs to know about the QA team's workings, and I click on save, and the QA team is created. Now you'll see that in members, I only have one member. I can add more members over here. I can search for members. So, I'll search for Janvi, and Janvi is there. I'll save it. And yep. And you can see that Janvi is a member. Now I'm the owner of this channel, so I can remove it. I can remove Janvi. I won't do that now. You'll see that we've already started our discussion in the developers channel, which is another private channel with this icon. We can send files, right? We can send images, and we can send text messages, as well as, we can also mention users and say, yes, sure. But first okay. You also need to be able to create a channel on the mobile app. And so we can also mention users in our messages, right? We can also pick from a variety of emojis over here, right? And what else? Yeah, we can drop files over here. So you can click on this plus button to upload files, right? So let's say I can send this file. It's a protected file, and I'll send it, and so the file is sent. And you can also drag and drop files from your file system. So let's say if I have to send these, I can just drop them over here and send it in bulk. Right, great. In addition to this, we fixed a lot of bugs. So before the hackathon, what we would be able to do was send messages, text-based messages. We added support for editing messages. So let's say if I want to edit this message, I can, right? We added support for deleting messages. I don't want this private file anymore, I can delete it. And we added support for images and files, right? We also fixed a bunch of bugs related to our APIs and strengthened our security. In addition to this, our goal for FOSSHack 3.0 was to build a mobile app, right? So we've built a mobile app, and this is built using Capacitor, so it can run on the browser. It also uses React. And so we can log in, we can view our profile, log out, and then we can view our list of channels, right? I can go into a particular channel and see all the messages inside one, right? And I can also do I can also send private messages. What's not working on the mobile app yet is creation of channels and sending files and images, because we've just added those features on the web app. So mobile app has a little bit of catching up to do, but that's about it. As far as the tech stack goes, this is a Frappe app, as I mentioned, but we are using React for our front end, and we use a library called Frappe React SDK, which is another open source library that we ourselves have created and maintain. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.